not all this relationship need the closing ceremony. See, on some cases here, there are some things that there are toxic people, there are people that are abusive. When it comes to those kind of relationship, do you think you should go and seek closure and then type long messages?
I've experienced ghosting. I wouldn't call it a pattern, but it has happened to me more than once or like twice, more than twice.
That's really
so I recognize the triggers. I did not date for more than a year. These are my friends. Ask them.
Messes you up mentally. Do you know what I was thinking? I was like, maybe did I poop and not flush in his house?
Okay. If you ghost anybody that I know,
yes, so
imagine you have to break up with your sugar mommy here. And you're writing text. Just ghost. Carry your bag, carry one shoe and one top. And ghost. That's what you do.
30 plus and you're not married and you're doing rubbish with Lagos girls.
And you're ghosting.
We will find you.
And when we find you, we'll arrest you. Hi everyone, my name is Favor and you're welcome to yet another season of the ChatterBox. Like you know, ChatterBox is where we sit down to dissect all of those trending topics. You see those topics that you're scared to have, we discuss it here at ChatterBox and we tell you how we feel about it unapologetically. ChatterBox is powered by Rovatel Media. You all know that I don't come here alone. I always come here with my friends and I have my friends here. You're going to get to meet them later, but hold on. Let's talk about something interesting. Something very mysterious in the dating scene as of today, which is ghosting. Do you think ghosting is worse than breakup? What do you think about ghosting? Like, how do you feel if you just break up one morning and your heart beats? The person that you're calling your odogu, your heart beats. The person just take off like NEPA lights. You know how inconsistent NEPA lights can be in Nigeria? Like, what if the person just disappears like that? How will you feel? But don't worry. Let me ask my friends here that are with me. So today I have with me Alice.
Hi.
So Alice is like the person that if you ghost Alice, you're going to wake up to a 3,000 long essay why you are a terrible person.
You're going to hear from my lawyer.
Alice will tell you why you should not ghost her. And she's going to be very clear about that.
Very clear.
Then I also have Mide with me here.
Hi everyone.
Mide is a ghosting, or will I say relationship apologist. He feels that if you are ghosted, then you deserve to be ghosted. That's how Mide feels. Please, nobody should come for me. It's Mide.
I just think you should be able to exit on your own terms.
That's how he feels, not me. I also have the relationship advocate, Enes.
Hi, everybody.
Enes will tell you why you should be ghosted. He's going to tell you, it's just going to give you all the definitions of everything. So where do we start from today? Because this is a whole lot that we have in stock for you guys today. But who should take the first shot? I think Enes. Enes, what do you think is ghosting? What is ghosting? Let's start from there.
You know what made me laugh more was when you said that, like NEPA lights kind of thing.
But
the thing is this, personally for me, I feel like ghosting is when you don't want to have conversations that you should have with somebody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Something I did wrong, just tell me. You did this wrong, you did this right. Okay, we are good. And then you want to escape from that reality. You shut the person off. That's ghosting. And you go as far as posting pictures, status. And
that's heartbreaking.
And I'm there looking at you, I'm wondering, how is this happening? I'm texting you, like, I'm replying to your status. Hi.
Why do I feel like I'm going to cry on this show?
Because you have a first-hand experience and you're going to tell us that experience
and
today.
That being said, I personally feel like ghosting is a backdoor kind of system. You don't want to have conversations. You don't want to break up properly.
So you run away.
You run away through the back door.
Oh, wow. I like that. I like that definition.
You run away through the back door.
You see why I told you he's relationship advocate? I wasn't lying.
And really, you don't want to have these conversations. You don't want to break up because you want to take your time probably to do something else. And then, like I said, back door. You want to now come in through the back door again and then refresh the whole thing and have conversations
So like
again.
a door that is not locked.
Yeah, you don't want to lock the door.
You just close the door.
We know that
so
when you break up with somebody,
with somebody. Why don't you think about it from an aspect where it's like just more drama? Not everything is like a closing ceremony.
Closing remark.
But some people want closure.
Yeah, but it's not advisable to look for closure every time, yeah.
What do you think so?
No, in all
I'm interested
situations.
in you today.
So when it comes to some situations here, we're already having these topics before. You already know that, this is not going well. It has to be, you have to be like very less sensitive to those things when you already know that, things are not really going well in this relationship yet. And then the person is not replying your messages and then you are still persistent to press on. That person has shown you that, the person has shown you that, this is like closing. That's the close. Don't reach out to me anymore. I'm not replying your messages. So just no need for closure. Not everything needs.
So do you think that's a good way to undo that?
I'm not saying it's a good way. Like I said, it's like your own term. It's not for everybody. Ghosting is not for everybody.
The truth is,
but on my own term, ghosting it's faster. We have very.
You just say it's faster.
No, it's, what?
I shake my head.
The closing ceremony require you to cry, talk for hours, say, who was wrong? That was wrong. You did this, you did that. But just imagine that instead of me wasting that time, like in this era.
Just run away.
No, not run away.
But
just close
but
that
that doesn't
window.
happen in all
It's like a transfer window, yeah. When you close the transfer window, that's it.
I get your point.
Yeah,
but what I'm saying is that
anymore.
When you don't break up properly, there are tendencies that
what do you mean properly? What's the proper way to break up?
Like I'm leaving.
Have a conversation with the person.
Is it written in a book? Show me the book where. Show me the book where it's written that
you're just being funny.
Oh, okay.
The proper way to break up is to tell the girl that, baby, I'm leaving. It's not you.
Okay, so how did you ask her out? When you were interested in that relationship, how did you ask her out? Oh, babe, I like you.
Why do you
That's
want
the
to
same
run
way.
away?
Exactly.
If you say ask her out, that means I need to think about one person. You ask them out. It was different for everybody. That's what I'm telling you. It's not written in one book. It's not written in one book that, this is how I should ask this person now. A lot of people, got together.
You guys, let me give you one real life scenario. Something that happened to me. I'm not supposed to share this, but you guys are my friends, so let's talk. So I got ghosted by somebody before. I've been ghosted by somebody before. I know the funny thing about that. We saw like a day before he ghosted me. So I saw him. He was all lovey-dovey. We planned a what would I call it? A little staycation for like 3 to 5 days.
You see?
I know the funny thing, I had exams. So I just came to see him that, I'm leaving for my exams. And then, okay, I'll see you after my exams. We'll go for a staycation for 1 week. And this guy was so good. Immediately I left. I got to my house. I called him. I've gotten home. No pick. Nothing. And that was the end of that relationship.
Are you serious?
Aisha was not going through something.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. That
me.
is a clear definition of emotional terrorism.
Oh my God, yes.
This one
that is a clear definition of that.
You know the funny thing, I texted him with my friend's phone and he replied, but he wasn't replying me. And I didn't know what, if you had told me that, I'm leaving or something, I would understand. I didn't know what happened.
They won't block you from their updates. You will see their status.
You will see everything.
You see their highlights.
You will know what's going on. They will even talk to your friends so that your friend can tell you.
Let me give you guys just about ghosters. They always come back. This guy came back like 1 year later.
That is why I said it's a backdoor system. Favor, that is why I say it's a backdoor system. Yes. Because when you go out from the back door, you can always come in.
This ghosting thing, it doesn't make sense to me.
It's actually really terrible.
If you ask me.
I prefer going through that that ache for my heart. I know that, okay, yes, this thing has happened and it has ended. They're now ghosting. I've experienced ghosting. I wouldn't call it a pattern, but it has happened to me more than once or like twice. More than twice.
That's really
I recognize the triggers. So when I already see that you're already moving mad, because Lagos men, I already know.
Please, that's another topic, because
exactly, but it deal with wait.
Also,
mentally, it's not a good thing. It destabilizes people. It is not. You should not ghost anybody for anything.
Makes you stronger.
But
you ghosted somebody. Confess.
Well, I don't have to confess. I just have to give you pointers on how you need to recognize that this person is done with you. And like
okay,
you
so
see,
after the
person ghosted you, you understand that you don't have to get with this person anymore. Right? That's a quick and effective way to communicate.
That is not a quick and effective way to communicate.
To understand that some of us that move on so fast. I'm not trying to be proud here that I move on.
Did you just say some of us? So you can know that this is different.
Some of us move on so fast. I'd rather let you tell me that, okay, Alice, I'm not interested again. And the truth is, let me know like that next day I'll cry. Eat shawarma. That's what I always eat. Eat shawarma, drink juice, sleep, wake up. I'm done. It's done.
So that's the only way of dealing with That's the way of dealing with things.
But that ghosting is a terrible.
It's a terrible thing.
I did not date for more than a year. These are my friends. Ask them. He kept in a very unstable place. So if you ghost anybody that I know, Come and carry you.
Yes, so
See, that's why I'm always of the opinion that have these conversations and just let it just
These
go.
conversations may be uncomfortable, but
just have
tell
it.
them.
Tell them I'm no longer interested in
It
you.
messes you up mentally. Do you know what I was thinking? I was like, maybe did I poop and not flush in his house?
Okay,
Or what happened?
I want to
What
ask
did
you
I do to him that
personally.
he
I want to ask
ghosted
you
me?
personally. Have you been in that kind of situation before where you were ghosted?
When me, I was
How did you
ghosted.
feel?
That's what I'm telling you, that people deal with things differently. If I was ghosted, I would actually.
If you were, so
that
you were
means
never ghosted.
never ghosted. That's why you don't know how it feels. Trust me.
I'm going to keep you guys on the limbo.
Hey,
I'm
so
not going to
Mide has
tell
been
you.
the villain. He has always been the bad boy.
Those girls have been ghosting them.
He's been the one doing the ghosting.
I'm sure they are all,
He's one of
I'm sure
them.
they are all
In as
doing
much
fine.
as I get me this
We didn't say
point,
they are doing fine.
I'm sure they are doing fine. Honestly,
in as much
I'm
as
sure
I
they are
get your
doing fine.
point, having the conversations matter.
Yes.
Tell them what you feel. I'm the problem. You are the problem. Let's just know and let's go our separate ways.
Yeah.
Instead of putting them on hold.
You can even lie to them that.
Do you know, I agree with you.
Yes.
But just agree with me also that not all this relationship need the closing ceremony. See, on some cases here, there are toxic people. I'm not saying maybe why you're ghosted because you're toxic, but there are some things that there are toxic people, there are people that are abusive. When it comes to those kind of relationship, do you think you should go and seek closure and then type long messages? You're just going to encourage the person to show up on your door one day and just eat you with a bottle on the head.
So for that kind
So
of people,
that's what I'm telling you.
kind of
That's what I'm telling you. That there's no
But it's
book
not
that
very
this is
easy,
written in.
It's
That
not very
this
easy
I
to-
should do it.
It's
I'm
not very
telling you.
easy to handle it like that. Because when I get ghosted, I want to ask you, I want to know what it is. I'm going crazy. You need to tell me, baby, don't you love me anymore?
And especially for the kind of person you're
Imagine you have to
ghosting.
break up with your sugar mommy here. And you're writing text. Just ghost. Carry your bag, carry one shoe and one top. And ghost. That's what you do. I'm telling you, not all
Oh my
situations
God.
or relationship. See, even funny things that why I feel ghosting is even necessary in today's dating space is, talking stages are more like relationship than even the relationship that we're even into now. Like these days.
People spend more time doing talking stages.
Yeah,
these
so
days,
there's a lot of energy, and with what's going on today, lots of things
but
like
the economy
draining
service
energy.
never help. Everybody is tired.
So
Just I saw one
second
tweet.
that.
I saw one tweet. The girl was like, oh, she has given her mother go ahead to look for husband for her.
Yes,
I think
so
me too. I mean, that
I
need now.
reposted it though. But my mother has been asking me.
She should
I
be
told
the
her,
talking
please
stage.
find somebody
Then
for
bring
me
the husband
yourself.
to me.
Maybe at the end of the day, I'll just take Ernest. Maybe you just take me there and we'll just move on.
I don't think after this conversation, Alice will want to take me.
She doesn't like you.
Alice will never
She
take
doesn't
you.
like you.
No.
So you will not ghost her. Because I know I will take her now, you
Because
ghost her.
Alice, as my good friend, I promise to ghost you softly, like soft landing.
Can you imagine?
And I promise that I will even be there.
See how vocal
It will
he is
never
about
happen.
it.
No, it's going to be a soft landing.
Do you
for
also
her.
know the funny thing is that there are people exactly like this. Like this is their mindset.
Yes.
And
It's a terrible mindset.
It's a terrible
very
If you
terrible
do this,
mindset.
if you do this, you need to stop it.
Yes. If you do this, you need to stop it.
Imagine you're 30 plus Lagos man.
I
You're
thought I was
doing
getting
well,
to you
and
people
you're having
already
this kind of
and giving you
mindset.
scenarios
No.
where you can
Uncle,
ghost.
you
I thought
are
you're starting to
getting
agree
old.
with me.
No,
Uncle,
we're not agreeing
you're
with you.
getting old, 30 plus, and you're not married, and you're doing rubbish with Lagos girls, ghosting
you're
up and down.
ghosting.
We will find you.
And when we find you, we'll arrest
Where
you.
are all the
Until-
shit coming from?
Anyways, guys.
Can you see why you should ghost?
I don't think
Change
we're going
address
to
and
ever
road.
find particular opinion. You can see my friends in the studio here. Everybody has something to say.
Yeah.
Some don't agree, and while some agree. So, but let's know what you think. Let's know if you think like Mide, or let's know if you think like Alice. Let's know what you think. Let's continue this conversation in the comment section. Drop your views, what you think about it generally, and if you think you need closure every time. Because Mide said something now that, do you really think you need closure? Why not just buzz up and leave? Just the way the person left you.
Okay.
What do you think? Do you want to buzz up and leave? Are you ghosting somebody right now? The way
Say
I'm
the
looking
truth,
at you. Or is somebody ghosting you right
You
now?
can share us your story.
Share your story. Anyways, guys, let us know what you think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. That your ex that ghosted you, or that person that you have been checking his Instagram with fake page. Send this video to him. Send it to him. Let him know that you are watching him. Thank you so much. Don't forget to follow Rovatel Media on all social media platforms. I remain your humble host, Favor. Bye. Until next time.
Bye.